Hi guys, welcome to my first story time. I'm super excited to be doing this because I've been wanting to do story time for a little bit now, but I haven't gotten the chance to do it because I've been vlogging everywhere and those are mainly most of my videos. But yeah, and I decided to do a story time for the first time. So this takes place in my junior year of high school and towards the end of the year. I was hanging out with my friend Alexa, who was a senior at the time, and we would always hang out in this one classroom during lunch every day. And it was her friends and everything, but I got more comfortable as the time went on when we were spending a whole lot of time together. And then I see this one guy that really caught my eye, and yeah, it was just really fun, super harmless, and we started being like a little flirty to each other here and there. And my friend was like always looking at us like, like what is going on? Um, but yeah, so we turned out, you know, fine and everything, and we end up dating. And it wasn't your typical high school relationship. We had a lot of fun. We were very mature about it. And Valentine's Day was coming up. So I'm like, oh, yay. This is like, the first Valentine's Day where I'm like, with someone. And the day before Valentine's Day comes up, I get a text from him. And it wasn't a breakup text or anything, but he told me to meet him in the school parking lot. And I had, class at that time, so I couldn't meet him. But I said I had to go to the nurse's office. I wasn't feeling well. And I kind of had a feeling something bad was going to happen too because my stomach was hurting. And my stomach always hurts when something bad happens. I'm like, oh, shoot, what's going on? So I meet him in the school parking lot, and we're very, quiet and distant from each other. And this is 2 weeks after we start. Well, this is 2 weeks after we start dating, and it was very awkward when we see each other because we're like, why is it so weird right now? So the time goes on, and he breaks up with me the day before Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh hell no. And then it's just like it completely blew my mind, and it was just, I was devastated, of course. But then again, I didn't know him for that long. I mean, come on, we dated for 2 weeks. Like, who can honestly say they dated for someone for 2 weeks and then that was just it? They instantly, like, what, grew feelings for him? Like, no, my feelings were still processing for him. And it was just very awkward. And, after the breakup and everything. And so, so after the breakup, Valentine's Day comes around. I don't even think I went to school that day. So I was like, you know what, Mom, I'm not feeling good. Can I just stay home? She's like, oh, but it's Valentine's Day. You should go be with your friends. I'm like, oh, not today. No, thank you. So the next week rolls by because I think it was on a Friday. I think, yeah, Valentine's Day was on a Friday. So next week rolls by. I go to school and I run into him. I'm like, oh no, please don't say anything. So it was just very awkward. I'm like, thank God he was graduating and I had another year there. I'm like, no, like, that was a very bad experience. I never want to go through that experience ever again. That was my first official heartbreak. And I didn't think I was going to be that sad over it after it happened, but yeah, just like I saw one of my friends after school that day and I just started crying. I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a mess right now. But yeah, after everything that had happened, I mean, till this day, we're friends on Facebook. We still talk to each other, but we haven't seen each other since, he graduated and everything. Um, But yeah, we were very mature about it. Of course, I wanted to get back together, but he was like, oh, like, no, I don't want to. You're not the one. He legitly said that I'm not the one at 18 years old. I'm like, that was going through my mind. I'm like, what kind of 18-year-old guy says you're not the one? I mean, yeah, I get it that when you first meet someone, just like sparks hit immediately. But all my friends were like, he shouldn't know what he wants. He's 18. I'm like, I know, but it's all good. Um, but yeah, we still talk to each other. We text here and there. And it was just, I don't know if it's still awkward at first because sometimes, what I say makes things awkward. But who knows? In the future, it might turn out good, bad, the same. Who knows? Alright, so make sure to like this video and subscribe. Please leave a comment down below, and I'm thinking of doing a Q&A. So I'm super excited about that. Alright, thanks guys.